our country. And it's a historic moment for Indian women's cricket. I'd like to congratulate all the girls and all support staff as well as BCCI.
Jhulanji, now you see this is a fantastic story because across formats, and it's not just the men's team. The women's team has been playing some fantastic cricket. Now you've been a player, you've captained the team yourself. So what are your views? I mean, it's a big year for Indian cricket with the World Cup also in the men's section coming up. Overall, for the game, how do you think this adds up?
Big thing, so many cricket in this coming years, and after that it's women's T20 World Cup final senior. T20 World Cup going to happen at South Africa again in the next month, and then women's IPL. This is the biggest thing going to happen in the next few months in our country. Women's IPL, and then obviously a lot of cricket is going to play. A lot of cricket going to happen in our country, and this is going to be a huge boost for our senior team also. When young team win the World Cup, and definitely that will motivate them and encourage them to do well in upcoming T20 World Cup in South Africa. So we all are looking forward and hope they perform well, they do well, and this is a big thing, and nothing like winning the World Cup trophy. No substitute can come to the World Cup.
And overall, Jhulanji, you've seen the transformation of Indian cricket. Are you happy with because you have this T20, women's T20 also now, which has become a huge boost for the sport, especially for women. Are you happy with generally the direction it's going in?
Yeah, absolutely. Where BCCI taking care of women's cricket last few years, and where women's cricket are going forward, strength to strength, and these girls that proved. And last past 2 years, under 19 age group cricket doesn't happen because of COVID. But NCA, BCCI, they stuck together. They does a lot of talent scout and plans in such a way that they are safe and they can participate and they come and play this tournament. And the preparation was absolutely fine. And at the same time, the way women's cricket is going here, definitely this is going to be, you can see the bench strength of Indian cricket, how saved at this moment, because the talent we saw in this tournament in the Indian team, it was amazing. I'm really looking forward that these girls will, in near future, they will come and play with senior Indian team and do well the way they have done in this tournament.
Thank you so much, Jhulan Goswami ji, for joining us on the phone line. My colleague Dipti is also joining us. I'm handing it over to her. Dipti, over to you. A big moment for Indian sport across formats, fantastic performances, and this is a very, very big one. It's the inaugural T20 World Cup for under 19, women's league, and we are the first winners of the T20 under 19 World Cup. Big moment for Indian sport. Back to you. I'm handing it over to you, Dipti.
Absolutely, and I think a big moment for these girls. They're really young, under 19 cricket team, and I just quickly want to read through the kind of reactions that have come in so far, and I'm told that we will be trying to also connect with these members live. It's a jubilant time right now in the dressing room there. That's what sources actually do tell us. I think Anjum Chopra is with us, and what an honor, Anjum, to be speaking to you this evening on Republic. Thank you so much for your time. You're a former India women's cricketer. When you look at the glory that our under-19 team has got for us, Anjum, how ecstatic are you? What's your message to these girls?
I'm just very overwhelmed at the moment because it's such a nice feeling that finally the women's cricket has also earned a World Cup win. And it's such a lovely moment in South Africa where in 2005, I was a part of that team. We were unable to breach that final hurdle against Australia. And these girls, that same very venue, Potchefstroom, they've done wonders, and they've beaten England, who've really been one of those strong teams in front of India, have denied World Cup wins. It's such a nice, pleasing sight to see the tricolour, in South Africa being hurled by the girls and lifting the World Cup trophy. It's very pleasing. It's very overwhelming at this point in time.
Anjum, I think it's a great moment for everyone who's been watching the team play over the last few months. And everyone said, including even Sachin Tendulkar, I remember reading about what he said, and he said that this is a team that's going to stand out. Anjum, going ahead, there is a lot of focus now on these under-19 girls. And like I say, when you talk of cricket, cricket is almost treated like a religion in the country. And for these girls, again, a lot of them today might not sound very familiar, not very familiar names. We don't talk about them very often, Anjum. But what do you think we as a country should be doing today for them?
I think just back the players. That's all. It's not always that every time you go out there you win a championship. It's not every time that you go out there and lose a championship. There have been a few hits. There have been a few misses. But I guess it's a time and it's a day that we just need to feel happy about winning the tournament rather than finding out the flaws as to where we went wrong and how we went wrong. It's just about backing these young players and hoping that more and more of these young players are able to translate their performances from under-19 to the senior level, because it's a massive difference between what they've just played and what they will be up against in the very near future. It's a massive difference. So you just need to be patient with the younger players and ensure that, we are able to get more and more through the pipeline and a nice supply chain towards the senior women's team.
Okay, and Anjum, before I let you go, I have to ask you one question. You might say it's a little difficult considering I'm asking you this question today, but tell me something. Who is your favorite under-19 player right now? Who's that one player you think we must have our eyes focused on, who possibly could also be an underdog?
Shweta Sehrawat. It's a very simple answer for me. I've been watching this young player. She's from Delhi. And I know her over the past few years because I've worked with the Delhi under-19 team as well. And she was a 15-year-old player who was picked to play for the under-19. And we've blooded her into the 23 system as well and the senior level. So watch out for her because she's one of the players who should be around the setup of the Indian team in the near future.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think that's a good choice, I would say, Anjum, and it's a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you for your time. And Republic also, extending their congratulations to this fantastic team, the under-19 team that has scripted history. And like they say, this is just the beginning of a lot more laurels that our team can win. And our team will possibly win, considering we'll also be looking at a lot of other important matches through the year. We quickly will head into a break right now. And on the other side, we keep getting you more details of this